Welcome to Make It to Wednesday, a Hump Day podcast. You are here with your show hosts, Carla and Carly, and we are hoping to bring you just some fun energy and ring in your new year with you.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We're getting into that, but
Yeah, we'll
Happy
get
New
into
Year.
that. And January 1.
Crazy. This year flew by.
This year flew by.
Hate. Another year older, which is okay. It's
Yes.
fine.
So
Okay.
welcome. We're so glad you're here. And today we have a few segments prepared.
Yeah, the first one is what are you trying? What are you buying? Basically, what's in your Amazon cart? What have we purchased lately that we wanted to share with each other and share with you guys?
Yep.
What are we trying? What have we done lately that is kind of impressive? I have some things I want to share.
I cannot wait.
Not impressive. That's not the right
wait.
word, but
Well, it could be impressive.
Sure.
It could be.
Sure.
Is it going to be?
it won't be.
Maybe. I'm happy to take the lead right now.
Yeah, so she's been wanting to share what she purchased.
I mean, you've seen it because I'm wearing it right now.
Sure.
I am wearing the Embody jumpsuit. I think that's what it's called. And I have had it in my cart on my phone. I've looked at it so many times and I finally caved and bought it, and I have been living in it. Like, I threw it on last night when Carla came over. I threw it on this morning. I lived in it all last week until I washed it. I don't have to wear a bra in it.
And that's the most important part.
That's the most
You feel like you want to show
important.
people what the full
I can.
bodysuit looks like? Is that weird?
Sure. No, I don't have a bra on, so it's a
Well,
little
it
bit.
is the bra. Like, there's a bra
right?
in it.
Yeah, and
Yeah, and we can for sure edit this out if you
I-
don't feel comfortable doing that. But I'm sorry. I just wanted to get like a full...
I will post photos. How's that sound?
Yeah, fair enough.
Because it has pockets, and like, ladies, if you have been looking for a jumpsuit that you can get in and out of, this is it. Like, going to the bathroom is not a hassle.
Mm-hmm.
I can shove my phone in my pocket, and it doesn't like make the jumpsuit hang down to my ankles. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking
that's...
about.
Yeah, that's
and my
fair.
butt looks cute in it, so I'm totally great with it, and I'm probably gonna purchase another.
Yeah, different color?
Oh yeah,
What color?
absolutely. Probably like a dark green or a burgundy.
You're such an olive bitch.
I'm an olive
You're
bitch.
such
I'm an olive bitch.
That's
Like,
so
look at my
funny.
nail polish. It's
Literally.
kind of like on the
Literally,
olive
that's so
scale.
funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is the
Nice.
thing that I was just like gushing about the last few weeks, and I waited to tell Carla about it, and I caved last night, so she kind of knew it was coming. But that's the thing I am so excited that I bought, and I bought it for myself. I was like,
Yeah.
you know what? I've been eyeing it. It went on sale. Hell yes. So that's what I'm buying right now.
Okay. Want me to take over?
Yeah, I'd
Okay.
love to hear what you're buying or
So
trying.
I purchased an order from Shein. Don't judge me. I know it's child labor. It is what it is. I'm a poor person. And I got this skirt. And I'm going to show it to you. And I want to know if
cannot
you feel
wait.
like it's a granny couch skirt.
You know I love a good
I know.
couch.
Don't look. Hang on. And I'll post a picture on Instagram and all the socials. I
cannot wait.
Ready?
Yes. Oh my gosh, it's so precious, you guys. It's beautiful. It's cute. I love this.
I don't know if you can see it, but
It's so, let me just.
Okay,
Okay,
it's
so it
giving
looks like a
couch.
couch.
It's
Yeah.
giving couch.
100%. For anybody that's ever gone over to like an older grandparent's home, it's certainly what you've sat on.
it's giving couch. Okay.
I'm obsessed with it.
And for our audio listeners, it's just like it's
floral.
floral prints. It's mini skirts, so I feel like that definitely helps.
It's got
it
cute
not
little
be-
slits at the
yeah,
thighs,
it's just like a
like-
cute A-line kind of.
I'm obsessed with it. Very cute.
Okay.
Did it come in already?
It's getting here next Monday.
Maybe
thinking-
she'll wear it on one of the episodes.
Maybe. Yeah, we'll see how it looks. We'll see.
see.
How we don't want to. Yeah, so that's one thing I bought. I bought a bunch of sweaters and stuff too.
Oh, I
just 'cause
love
don't have
that.
any right now that fit me. I don't have anything that fits me right now. What movie is that?
I don't know.
Mean Girls.
Is that Mean Girls?
Yeah. Oh, these pants are the only thing that fit me right now.
Oh,
yeah.
yes, because she's eating those like protein bars
Yes,
or
and
whatever.
they're
Oh my
making her-
gosh. Love Mean Girls. Shout out
Okay.
to our old coworker Austin,
Austin.
who also loves Mean
His
Girls.
favorite movie, Austin Roloffs. I shouldn't have said his last name, but whatever.
Here we are.
Not
One
that he'll
other
ever see
thing
this.
I bought, we just talked about this. I don't know if anybody has ever struggled with the pots and pans situation.
Yes.
But you buy them and you think they're going to be great, and then you put them in the dishwasher and then they get disgusting, and before you know it, it's been 10 years and you need more. So I just bought some Caraway pots and pans. I caved. They were on sale. I had additional discounts. I have been limping along with the dishes that we have, and my husband has been saying, like, these suck. These are awful. Yes, I know. I'm well aware. I had these before we got married. And so those are coming next week.
Ooh.
So I'll have an update
And
on
that's
that.
that's a good brand too. That's like a reputable brand.
I did a
Caraway.
lot of research.
Yeah,
Like,
that's better than me because I would just get the ones from Target, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
Walmart ones.
I was so
honestly.
tempted to. Like, Sam's Club is where I got my last one.
1,000%.
And they were great for like 8 months, maybe. So
Oh, that's like not a long time.
not a long time. So yeah, I bought some pots and pans. So that's another thing I'm buying lately.
Love.
It's like necessity mostly.
Sure.
Yeah. Obviously what I'm wearing was not necessity, but
Okay.
it kind of was.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
kinda
Like I
was.
needed to be comfortable.
Okay.
What are you trying? Anything?
Oh, like I'm trying a lot of things, right? I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying to be a better mom. I'm trying to leave behind shit in 2024 that just didn't serve me. Like the same thing every year. I'm trying to hone in on the fact that I'm not dead yet.
Not dead yet. Love that.
We'll bring that up in a
Yeah.
little bit. Mm-hmm.
Coming soon.
Coming soon in the next two next segments.
What are you trying? Let me think. I'm trying to read more. I think I mentioned this in the intro video. I'm not sure actually. I'm completing my book goal of the year. I've completed. The last book I read was called This Tender Land by William Kruger or something. I don't know. I saw it on Goodreads.
How many books did you say?
100 books.
100 fucking books.
Which is significantly down from my goal last year. Like what I did last year. But
Not just a goal, what you achieved.
What I achieved last year.
175, right?
which is so crazy to think about. I was such a loser last year.
I'm
I did
finishing like
literally
my
nothing.
5th book of the year this
Yeah, but
year.
I
Like,
don't do anything.
But I
Like,
used to read a lot. It makes me so sad. Like
Well, and-
whether you do stuff or not, like reading is important. It's so important.
okay, sure. It is.
It makes
I don't
you
know that it's
smarter,
any
and
more
Carla's, like,
important
so
than
smart.
like just being up and aware of. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel
Yeah.
like if that's how you choose to spend your time, reading a fiction book does not make you smarter. I feel.
Oh, really? I would totally disagree.
Why? It's just a story. It's like watching a movie.
Yeah, but it's like doing a word puzzle or anything, right? Like
Oh my god, I didn't do my word puzzles for the day. Oh my god. Thank you.
we're not pausing.
Yeah,
for
we won't
this.
pause
I
it,
want to be
but-
clear.
Carla, look at me. Go back and do it. Do not forget. I have a streak going. I can't miss it.
A
Okay.
streak. Oh my gosh.
Okay. What else? What am I trying?
What else is up right now? Yeah.
I watched The Ultimatum.
Okay. I
Don't-
did not.
Yeah, don't watch it.
I won't
It's-
be watching it.
Do you feel like you could ever, if you were in that situation where like you wanted to get married, would you ever issue an ultimatum to your partner?
Oh, if I was with someone and they didn't want to get married.
They weren't ready.
They
to
weren't
get
ready.
married, but I'm their person
Ooh.
allegedly, but they're not ready to get married.
I can't see that side because I feel like the roles reversed in that
Yeah.
case. Like I came from a
1,000%,
previous
yeah.
marriage,
1,000%,
right? And so
that's
when
true.
Jason and I met, I was like, I don't know if I ever want to get married again. And he loves me so much, and he did. And I just, of course, was like, hell yeah. But out of anything, I'm more the person who's like, I don't know that I need that again. Now, had I never been married before,
That changes things.
yeah, I would say that changes things. Like, if I valued marriage to the degree of like an extreme, right? And like had never been married and my partner didn't want to get married and I wanted to marry them, maybe I'd do it. I don't know enough about the show.
Sure. You've never seen a single season?
No, I've watched it. I
thought
have.
so.
I
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
I don't know if I would go on a reality TV series.
Yeah, because you have to remember that like the world will see this, and
The
like,
world
there's-
will see this.
That's true. The world will see this. But there's like like people go on reality TV a lot of times to get famous.
Yes, they do.
Because like a following comes with that, and you can
Yeah.
build that into like a brand and like do
Look
your
at The
own thing.
Bachelor, The Bachelorette. People go on with
1,000%.
Dancing with the Stars. Like,
Yeah,
there's
you become a celebrity.
Yep.
Not like a A-list, obviously, but like
Yeah. I mean,
people,
a few
it's
have,
a household.
right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, a household
of
name.
course.
Yeah.
A few have. A few.
Proud of
not a
them.
ton.
Proud of
Not
them.
a ton, but yeah. So I was watching The Ultimatum. I had a dream about it that my partner issued me an ultimatum, which
Oh,
is
no.
not something that I would like right now. Obviously, it's
This
too
sounds
soon.
like not a dream. This sounds like a nightmare. So what
No,
happened?
it is a nightmare.
Okay.
He like so we you know how on the show you do you have like a trial marriage with some people someone you just met and then you like go into
Who's
the,
also on the show?
who
Yeah.
either was issued or has issued an ultimatum to
Yes.
someone else. I had a dream that my partner, who was I guess technically my ex at the time, like
Okay.
was in a trial marriage and had sex with that person, and I said, no,
No.
that can't happen.
No.
Is there anything more hurtful than that?
No, if you go on the show with your partner because you want to marry them.
And we are both committed in our relationship,
Correct.
even if we do break up.
Yep. It's like you're going there to play house with someone else, but not to, play
Form
under
a
the
whole
sheets.
relationship. Yeah. That happened. Spoiler alert. If you haven't watched it.
If you haven't watched it, just like skip this part.
Mm-hmm. There was a couple who like in their trial marriage, they said they didn't fuck, but they didn't have sex. They kissed twice.
Okay.
And like that's all they said they did, which that's all the cameras show. I don't know.
That's what cheaters say.
That's what cheaters
say.
Is that cheating though? Because technically you're single.
Well, it depends on, I think, the agreements that the couple made going into the show, right? Like if they say we're treating this like we're single, or if they say, hey, I want you to like go in it with open eyes and open heart, but don't have sex, and then they do, like, that's cheating,
Yeah, I don't know. To me, it's cheating either way. Anyways.
Yeah, that's why I could never go on reality TV. There's too much, like, real,
There's not a single show you would do? I would 1,000% do Love is Blind. 1,000%. I feel like I'd be so good at that.
So much. I'd be so good.
Until we, like, see face to face in person.
Yeah.
In the pods, I'm killing it.
Yeah.
I'm killing it.
Because conversation, like a wall,
and I'm just good at that. Like, that's just, like...
You can have a drink. You can snuggle up with a blanket.
Yeah, it's like so cute. Just fun dates. Why wouldn't you want to do that?
Maybe Jason and I will like simulate that sometime. We'll put up a wall in the basement. We'll have a nice little date night.
It doesn't quite work because you know what each other look like, and that's...
Yeah, that's true.
Do you believe love is blind?
Ooh. Maybe?
Okay, that's not a good enough answer. It's like a yes or no.
I don't know. Like, I'm a teeth person. You know that.
Okay.
I have to see someone's teeth. I could never...
So no, love is not blind.
Love is not blind. I'm so sorry. To a degree, I can fall in love with someone without knowing how they look. But then if I worked in a dental office, like I just have a tooth thing.
Yeah, but love, yeah, okay. That's fair. I don't know. I actually don't know how I feel about it. I feel like love can be blind.
Love can be blind.
But attraction is also important.
Yeah, I can agree. Both and.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Okay. Moving on.
So anyways, trying, buying, and what's up? Carla is watching Love is Blind.
Nope.
Or not Love is Blind. The Ultimatum.
Love is Blind starts in February, though, so just be ready. We will be recapping those episodes.
Will we be watching that together?
I'm down.
Yeah, cool. Cannot wait.
Yeah.
All right, so for this particular segment, as we're wrapping it up, we always want to talk about what we're trying, what we're buying, and what's up, and we want to hear from everybody else, too. So... what are you trying? What are you buying? What's going on in your life? Are there things you want us to try or buy to better support you?
Just to like review it for you guys before you buy it. Let us know. I'm happy to buy things that don't really serve me, but and then we'll post. I'm gonna post the skirt that I got, and you can post the link. I'll post the link for that in the Instagram.
That sounds perfect.
Follow us on our socials, Instagram right now for sure. There's also a YouTube channel. Obviously, you're watching this on YouTube.
Yeah. I'm gonna get better at social media.
Sure.
Like, that's a thing I'm looking forward to this year.
2025. Okay, moving on.
All right.
Listen, bitch.
So for this next segment, we have this card game, right? Called Listen, Bitch. Mm-hmm. And it is affirmation cards to remind you who the fuck you are. Who the fuck you are. And like, they're so great, so positive. So we have a stack of them here. We're randomly going to draw one, and we're going to
you want me to just pick one?
Yeah, just pick one. 100%.
Okay, we did that one.
So maybe from the middle of the stack here. Let's just ahead. I'll split the stack and you just grab.
Ooh, a black one.
Ooh, we love to see that.
It. Listen, bitch. The things that you say to yourself matter. Be kind. Is there anyone who needed to hear that more than me?
Oh, I love that. Let me see that.
Like,
listen, bitch. The things that you say to yourself matter. Be kind. And it has a cute picture of this bear. I think that's a bear, right?
Yeah.
Very like a spiritual, fun. Yeah.
Spiritual, fun.
Yeah.
So fun. Okay. Be kind. That's something we'll get into it. That's something I think I'm going to work on in 2025. I'm going to like be nicer to myself.
Yep.
Because if you could hear the things that I say about myself, like it would be so sad. Like,
do you keep them in your head or do you say them out loud?
No, I say them out loud, but like I live alone, so nobody else hears them but me and Simon. But
Carla has this great thing she says that like if I say something awful about myself, she'll say, "Stop! Don't say that about my best friend.
Don't talk about my friend that way.
Don't talk about my friend that way." I've started saying it to my 9-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
And like my kids are picking up on it and they love it. And I'm like, that's an Aunt Carla thing. I'm obsessed because Elliot will say things like, "I'm just so stupid. Don't talk about yourself that way. Don't say things about my oldest son that way." Like, no.
Yeah.
And I think we can all be a little kinder to ourselves in what we say to ourselves. Like, tell yourself how beautiful you are this week. Tell your friends you're beautiful. Like, Carla's just a beautiful soul, and I need to say it more often.
No, you don't, because that would make me cry.
I totally do.
No, thank you.
Feel free to tell Carla how awesome she is.
Please don't imagine. And then in the comments, it's just like, you stupid fat bitch. You know what I mean? Like,
no one is going to say this. No
you
one.
Ugly. Yeah. Like,
if you say this, I
we
will
we'll
come
be deleting
you.
those comments. I can't.
will
My
come
self-esteem
after you.
cannot handle that type of.
I'm going to screenshot them first, and then I'm going to hunt all those people down and have a conversation.
Yeah. I
so, like that.
Listen, bitch. The things you say to yourself matter. Be kind.
Be kind.
Be kind, Car.
I'll be kind.
To yourself.
I'll be kinder.
You're kind to everybody else already. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Moving on. We're going good on time here.
Oh my gosh. Look at us staying on track. Just like
New Year's 2025. We'll talk about themes. We'll talk about plans. We'll talk about what else? What we're looking forward to.
First, happy fucking 2025.
Happy 2025. We made it.
We made it.
You know what I just realized?
What'd you
this
just
is
realize?
so random. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna say it.
Say it.
The Olympics 2028 are in LA.
Really?
Yeah. I just realized.
Are we going?
I will be there.
You're 100% going.
Of course.
Huh.
I just realized who our president will be during the Olympics. That's really crazy. The rest of the world will see and will listen to this man. Not that, whatever, but that's really crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to have to
represents our country.
digest this information. It's going to take me 3 years to digest just that fact.
That makes me so sick. Simone Gurley, I'm sorry. Simone Biles, she's not going to see this.
We're so sorry.
But you never know. We're hoping for good things.
That's
all we can truly hope for. It's good things to come.
And I think the theme of good things to come in 2025, there's a lot. Like, I think what you put into the universe, you do get back. We were talking about that. If you're positive, you get positive things back, versus if you're negative, you're going to get a lot of negativity. And I want to go into the new year being really positive, really hopeful.
I'm hopeful I'll win the lottery.
Yep.
Speaking into existence.
Oh my God. I'm going to win the lottery.
I'm winning the lottery this year.
I'm going to buy a ticket first, and then I'm going to win the lottery. We're both going to win a lottery.
Yeah. Oh, what if we both win? Like, you get Mega and I'll get Powerball? I'll get Mega, you get Powerball. But
whichever. It doesn't matter. Like,
okay, sure. No, it does. One is significantly higher than the other. But
Carla updates me regularly on where they're at.
$900 million. So fucking crazy.
I could do some great things in 2025 with that much money.
In
I could
2025
solve
and the rest of my life.
Hunger.
Sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I would do too. I'm solving world hunger.
Me too.
I'm very hungry, so sure. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, New Year's. Let's talk about it. What are you doing? What are your plans?
Well, my theme that we've talked about is I'm not dead yet. So 2024 was like getting the house in order, right? And trying to solve kid drama and dilemmas. Maybe not solve it, but help give them the tools to solve what's going on for them, and get the house situated. And in doing so, I think I've realized that I feel a little bit like I'm dead. Like, life has ended. I am now just in this daily grind. I think a lot of people get stuck in that. And so next year, my theme is I'm not dead yet. And whatever that means, right? Like, if somebody is inviting me out to, I don't know, anywhere after 9 p.m. at night, I'll consider going, versus just going, oh, it's dark and I'm a gremlin that lives in my home in the evening. Like, yeah. So that's my theme. That's what I'm like leaning into.
Okay.
And I'm going to go hiking a lot. So,
okay.
2025, my
my
amazing husband got me into. He used to live in Colorado, did a lot of hiking, has gotten me into that. I am so jazzed about it, and we've been talking about it nonstop. Like,
yeah, it's your thing right now.
I've bought some new gear that I haven't been able to use, and like, we're investing more in stuff like that than in other frivolous things. We're not buying season passes to Michigan's Adventure this year. We're going to take our kids hiking and backpacking, and one of them will like it. One's
Yeah, maybe,
probably going to complain.
Maybe I'll take
time.
the other one to the water park.
Yeah, I'm game for that. You can take Bestie to the water park.
Absolutely. Because that doesn't sound fun. You know what I mean?
No.
Okay.
What about you? You're obviously not hiking. That doesn't sound fun for you.
I might go hike. I will go for a walk in 2025.
Yeah,
You
of
know.
course.
Start small. What am I doing in 2025? I decided my word of the year is going to be authenticity.
Ooh, you already picked your word?
I did. Only because I just,
beautiful.
I mean, it's literally.
It's around the corner. I don't pick my word until I'm like 3 weeks in.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
We do a thing at work, and it's about intentions for the year, and there's a 3-hour workshop. And
Interesting.
Do you remember I did
You
that
know
last
what?
year?
Yeah. Have you heard of this, like the 12-week year?
No.
Like you operate in 12 weeks, so it's like quarters. So like you don't set goals for the year, you set goals for like every 12 weeks.
It's like
so,
how you
3
plan
months.
at work,
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
You look at the quarters.
Yeah. So instead of doing like full year goals, you'll do quarter goals. So like first quarter, I want to commit to a podcast episode every week. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
Like,
yeah.
That's first quarter goals, and like obviously that's.
And then once you maintain that, then you go into quarter 2 and you
Yeah.
say, okay, quarter 2 is focused on
cooking. I don't fucking know, but like you know what I mean? Like setting smaller goals that are more attainable, and it's like not necessarily big picture, but.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
I love that. That's actually so great because, ironically, football's on, right? Quarters.
Sure.
And this last year, I talked about, when a day was really rough, looking at your day in quarters.
Mm.
So if the morning just got off to a crap start.
Q1 was bad of today.
Yeah. Just saying like that was Q1 though. We're entering Q2 and like we just had a little pep talk and like, so why wouldn't you do that for your entire year?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So let's talk about authenticity. What does that mean for you?
Just coming and like being my true self no matter the situation I'm in. I mean a lot of times I like at work or whatever, I would say that I'm pretty authentic, but obviously like at work you can't be who you truly are. And I'm learning to love the person that I am. This is so sappy. Like I don't mean it like that.
No,
but like
this is beautiful. This is good. This is what everybody should feel, right? Like
you mean, but like I'm getting to the age where like I just like don't care what the opinions of other people are. Most people, some people obviously like I care, like what like my friends and family and thing. But like the outside world who like don't care about me, I don't care what you think.
You don't care about them. Like you don't need to care about them.
Exactly. Like it doesn't matter what you think because I won't remember you in 3 years. You know what I mean?
Good for you.
So I'm working on being more authentic, being myself, and not like shying away from, what I think and what I believe, and just being me.
Yeah, kind of moving along in the adult development continuum of like stage of life, and saying like I'm entering this new phase, and things that phased me previously, I'm not going to allow.
Yeah.
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 Oh, I love that.
We'll
when
see
did
how
you
it
come
goes.
up with your word?
A few days ago, because I was thinking
Okay.
like my 2024 year word was happiness, and I think I've done a lot this year to bring about happiness.
Yeah.
Well, I've done a lot of like work on myself and like in my relationships that like have brought me to a point where like I feel like I'm like a pretty happy person.
Yeah.
Obviously, everyone has got those moments where they're like, this
you can be
sucks.
joyful and also be admitting that like a moment, a situation is not ideal. Yeah.
Yeah. And so this is the first time I felt like I've actually like accomplished a word of the year.
Yes.
And so it made me start thinking about what will next year look like and how I want to grow and progress in that. And authenticity. I want to be more authentic. So get ready to be weirded out by me.
Oh, I am obsessed. Yes, please, yes. If you have a word of the year, if that's something that you do, if you have a way that you look at the years as you move forward, let us know. Super intrigued by how people handle that, by what you do. If you have a word of the year, do you display it in your home?
Yeah. Do you mood board it? Put up a mood board?
Yeah.
I used to do that on my phone. I haven't done it in years. But like just like backgrounds of like what the year will look like.
Yep.
But
I
it's
love
like a lot
that.
of work. It's so much work. And for what? I never looked at it. So.
Well, and that's the thing is like, are you going back to it? Are you referring to it? My my word for 2024 was tranquility. And I had a little thing I made that said tranquility. I could put it up in my office. I think I missed the mark a little bit on it. And the thing is, your word, like it should feel like a stretch. It should be a struggle. It should make you think. I would say this was a year more for me to disrupt things than it was for like settle into things. Like,
okay.
A lot of it was more focused on family, getting the house in order, right?
Yeah.
And that took a lot of stirring up the peace, having a child start therapy and new medication. And like, was I tranquil through all of that? I tried to be.
Yeah.
But a lot of change at once. And I think for me, tranquility is keeping peace. And we didn't keep peace this year. Yeah.
Okay.
Not in a bad way. Like, it was
Sure.
so great. And I'm so glad it didn't turn out the way that I thought it would. I'm so
Yeah.
glad what I had pictured in my brain is different than what happened, because I'm glad for what happened in 2024. So yeah, I don't have a word for 2025 yet though. TBD on a word. And maybe I'll like look at it as quarters and like,
Yeah.
maybe I'll be a type A bitch and have every quarter planned
Not maybe.
already.
You will be a type A bitch. So, okay. Yeah, you are very type A.
I'm so relaxed in my type A personality
Yeah.
from where I used to be though. Like
yeah,
in
I don't think it's a
college-
bad thing. I think being a type A is like, it's not a negative thing.
It's not. But
Yeah.
like, I know that I used to be a lot.
Mhm.
Like, if you knew me when I was in college, just different places. That's
We
all
would
I'm
not have
gonna
been
say.
friends.
We would not have been friends. We would have been like.
No, we might have been. I don't know. There weren't many people I wasn't friends with in
That's
college.
true.
But
That's true. Like, I just don't see it as like, let's get together all the time. Like,
Sure.
we probably would have drove each other nuts in different ways.
we were just very different.
Very different.
We wanted different things out of our college experiences. Okay. So New Year's.
New
Do you have
Year's.
plans?
Oh, plans, man. We are just hanging out as a family.
Oh my god, so fun.
I
Ooh.
want to have like a big I don't know, like sushi and shrimp and all of that, like a fun seafood type dinner, maybe steaks. We still have some in our freezer. Do some movies, some hangout, some quality time at home. I don't know. I gotta like.
That's fine. Like, I don't mean it in like
I'm closing out the get the house in order year.
cute.
So
That's a
I'm
good way
not
to
like
round
I'm
it
not
up.
ready
Yeah.
to be fun yet. I'm gearing up for like the last of my hibernation.
Are you saying that doesn't sound fun?
It does sound fun, but I think more people think about New Year's as like going out, like having fun, doing something with friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think that's a truth statement, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Okay. So yeah, we're going to just like chill. We've also been really sick though.
Yeah.
Like our whole family. And it's just from school, took down, one of my kids' teachers, took down kiddo, took down stepdad, stepmom gets sick, I get sick. I think we're just ready to wrap that up.
Fair enough.
What about you? What are you doing?
I don't fully know yet. I usually spend New Year's with my best friend Kelsey. This is the first year. It's kind of hard to think about. The first year that we like won't be spending it together, and it's not by. She'll be like in Chicago, so like we could.
Hi, Kelsey.
Hey babe. Hey babe. I don't want to get drunk. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really want to get out, like go dressy and get crazy.
Do you guys want to come over for
Nope.
seafood and family time?
I might have an allergy, unfortunately. I have a seafood allergy, so I can't really be around
Fact checker
it.
says that's false.
Yeah, prove it. I had a headache, so.
I'm going to shove shrimp in your mouth while you sleep.
And I will die.
She will not die. She will not die, folks.
I will wake up with a reaction. That's for sure. I will wake
A
up with
reaction.
Yes.
You will wake up with a reaction.
Yeah. So we're gonna do, I think, just like a dive bar.
Ooh.
And go have some hopefully cheap drinks.
Like in Grand Rapids
Yeah.
or, yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I'd love to do one by my house so we can just go home to my
Skirt
house.
on over home, like pre-ball dropping.
No.
Okay, you'll be out for.
Yeah, I think so. I
Okay.
don't know.
Yeah.
I plan to be. It'll depend on how tired I am. You know?
Yeah, like who knows what the day will bring yet.
Yeah, usually I make it to midnight. I don't think I've ever. Well, yeah, there's been some times where a certain someone and I have gotten a little too saucy, a little too drunk,
A little sauced up.
and had to have someone's husband come pick us up. But Nate picks us.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, I'm.
no.
Okay.
Have we
okay.
done New Year's together ever? We have. 2 years ago. No, 2020.
2020. That was my messy year. That was
That
my
was
divorce
such
year.
a
That was
fun year.
COVID. It was divorce. It was. We don't have time for that today. But we might have time for that sometime.
Yeah, we'll talk
Yeah.
about it. We'll get into it.
Yeah.
What that year looked like. COVID year. That's crazy. Was it 2020? 2019.
I don't know.
We spent 2020 because that was the year that's Steph and Caleb, they started dating January 2nd
Yes.
because we spent New Year's with them too.
Oh, how fun. Oh, I love a good like Yeah.
Good love story.
Good love stories.
Love to see it.
So what did you all do last night? Like, share that with us. Let us know. We still have time to plan something with Kelsey. I'd love to see her.
Okay.
Just saying.
Babe, are you free?
You free?
Should be
Wanna do
here
something?
the 1st through the 4th.
Oh, good. When you hear this, Kelsey, on the 1st,
We'll see if she
we're
listens.
coming for you. We love you.
You listening?
All right. You ready to move into Pick Your Poison?
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. So in the theme of like, we love games, we love like brain things, we love having good debate and conversation. So super inappropriate game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is.
It
Actually.
is. It's called Pick Your Poison. It says After Dark Edition, the What Would You Rather Do party game. So again, more cards. And the whole thought process, it's a 17 and up game. If you're under 17, I guess don't be listening to this.
Tune out. This isn't for you.
This is not for you.
Aria, this is not for, actually, you shouldn't listen to this at all anyway.
Yeah. Aria,
The whole podcast is not age appropriate for
get
you.
off of this. All right. So there's like a whole game. There's a board. There's all these things.
We won't be doing that.
We won't be doing that. What we are going to do instead is take this deck of cards here. We're going to draw 2 cards. We're going to draw them at random. There's 1 and there's 2. And I've set them down in front of Carla. And are you going to read them first?
I can read them first.
Oh my God. I get so nervous going first. Like, I'm a crackpot thinker. I need to digest. Okay. So it's a would you rather game. Carla's going to read both of them. And I'm going to have to say what I'd rather. And I want to be clear. Oh gosh. Neither of the options are ever good options. None of them.
One is significantly worse than the other to me. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Be turned on. Oh, sorry. Would you rather be turned on exclusively by watching large animals mate? Or would you rather be unable to have sex without getting pregnant? It's not that one.
Oh, it's not that one. It is the large animals mating. Large animals mating. I'm so sorry. I have to be turned on by that if the only other option is get pregnant.
Exclusively by watching large animals. Can that be mammals?
Mammals.
People.
Yeah.
Oh. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely that one.
Develop a nice little porn addiction, but
yeah.
That's fine.
Develop.
Yeah.
Truly, I'm blessed to have 2 children. I do not want any more. So that's a super easy one for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was super easy for me as well because I have no interest in being pregnant either.
Yeah. I think since that one was so easy, we need to have you draw 2 cards, and I'm going to ask you first. So just to put them in my hand. There's 1. There's 2. Great. I'm just going to take a second to look at them really fast. Oh my God. If you are Carla's dad, tune out.
Dad?
Tune out.
Actually, you also should not be listening to this episode. To this podcast.
Oh my God. They're both horrible. Dad, be gone. Papa Smith, you got to get off of here. Okay. Carla, would you rather find out your partner is really a prostitute hired by your parents, or drink a cup of your father's semen?
No. Okay. So, yeah. It's not that one.
It's not that one.
It's definitely not that one. Ew. Ew. Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
No. Prostitute, huh?
Yeah, find out your partner is really a prostitute hired by your dad.
My dad would have, like, my man's is not giving prostitute energy. You know what I mean? Like, he's not.
Right.
He is not what. I think he's very beautiful. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But he's not.
There is
lady
an
of the night.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Male of the night. What is a male prostitute called? Like a
pimp? No, not a pimp.
That's not it.
My lingo is so bad.
We don't have the experience.
Like when you hire
it's still
somebody,
a prostitute, right?
Yeah,
An escort.
There we go, an escort. He's not giving that escort energy.
No.
Okay, and we appreciate that about him. I haven't met him yet, so I don't know.
Yeah, it'll be a while, but
it's fine. It's whatever. Obviously, though, it's not drink your dad's semen.
No one's drinking their father's semen. That's disgusting.
And like, if you chose that, like, let's say there was another card that was worse. If you chose that, do you have an option? I can't even say it. I can't even say it.
Throw up.
I can't believe I'm saying this. Do you have the option to have it like fresh? Or
What do you mean fresh?
Like, does it have to be warm? Or
Hang on,
can it have been like refrigerated or frozen? Can it be mixed with anything?
First of all, it's gonna be in a smoothie.
It's gonna.
If you have to drink it, what better way than in a smoothie?
There is no better way.
Right?
Yeah. If you have to. And to be clear, you don't have to.
No, I don't think there's a worse card in the deck, honestly.
No, I mean, we haven't made it through there. Cutting off your nipples, we've had that one before. That's a hard one, but I would rather.
Yeah.
I would rather. Wow. This is making me rethink this game. Okay. Well, while Carla is gathering herself, we are just so thrilled to be starting this podcast. And if you don't know why we started this podcast, please listen to our intro
We filmed an intro video. Guys,
yes.
Go watch it.
Go watch it. If you haven't seen it yet, find it.
Yeah. It will be on our socials.
Yep.
Follow us on our TikToks, Facebooks. Don't follow my personal Facebook. But
yeah, like don't follow me personally, please.
But our podcast.
All the things.
Socials.
Podcast socials. Yeah.
We'll be posting them.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, I have one more thing I want to talk about.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait.
Wait, what do we have for time?
Oh, we're great.
Perfect.
I'm nervous. Also, while she's pulling that up, because we take notes on our phone, we are wearing our matching besties sweatshirts. We refer to them as hoodies. But if you can see it, it says besties and it says Carla and Carly. I may have gotten I don't know if I was baking or if I was brushing my teeth and got some on me. Look at that. But this is just very real life.
I feel like you can't see that on camera, though.
Thank you so much. This is so real life. But we are here to be matching all the time.
Yeah, if you see us in this, it's not because we film these episodes all in one day. I just wear this every time I'm here.
Mm-hmm. Same. Oh, yeah.
This is just like the uniform of Carly's house.
This on top of my jumpsuit, my stretchy. Yeah, it's phenomenal. Okay, what do you got for me?
So I have a question.
Oh, no.
I was on a flight. So I recently took a trip to Florida.
By yourself?
By myself. A solo.
So
my first
proud of
ever
you.
solo trip. I went to Fort Lauderdale to go see a show.
Yep.
On my flight back, I sat in front of a child. Now, let me ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
Do you feel, as a parent of two boys, rowdier, active, sure, that's the better word, my apologies.
Rowdy.
Do you feel like you as a parent should apologize to the person in front of you, to the person who's sitting in front of your children, for the behavior of your child?
Wholeheartedly, yes.
Thank you.
And the child should be apologizing too. How old was the kid?
Oh, I don't. Between 5 and 10.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Great range. Kids, our kids' ages, my kids' ages.
Maybe a little younger.
Maybe younger. Okay. Here's the thing. I have a huge heart for parents who are traveling with children, especially if they're traveling alone. I've seen that so much. My husband and I are taking our kids on a flight coming up.
That's right.
It's our first time flying with them. We'll see how it goes. I'm the type of parent, though, who I don't just let shit behavior go. I need my kids to understand. And I think depending on what was happening with the child behind you, which I have a few follow-up questions, as the parent, I'm responsible for their behavior.
Yes.
And they are also responsible for themselves, but you're also responsible for teaching them that responsibility. So what did the child do?
It kicked my he, I think. I don't really know.
Whatever.
Yep. They kicked my seat the whole time.
Yeah.
They were doing so I had a window seat, which I booked my flight last minute. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I would choose an aisle every time, but it is what it is.
Yep.
He was coming up in between closing my shade. Carly,
I'm so sorry. What?
First of all, how are you reaching this?
He was in the window seat.
He was in the window seat.
Did he have a parent next to him?
No, it was child, parent, across the aisle, parent,
no.
child.
Oh, they fucked up. First of all,
that's a road trip.
Parent takes middle seats. Because if you have two young children, and I'm so sorry if you're listening to this and you're a parent who flies with your children and we're offending you.
No judgment. Sorry.
I'm not judging you.
I don't mean to offend. If you're offended,
apologies. Maybe this isn't the podcast for you. Yeah, I don't know. Fix your children.
Fix your children. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. And sorry. I don't have perfect children. We know that. Yeah.
Nobody has perfect children. No child is perfect except Arya. But
yeah.
But
with help of their parents, they can understand how their behavior may not be appropriate behavior. I would say if they're reaching up, they're shutting your shade, they're kicking your seat, 100% as the parent, I would say, no, swap seats with me or whatever. They would be being disciplined. I would also be trying to figure out how to shift their energy to something else? Like, did they have activities?
Yeah, before the flight took off,
Mm-hmm.
the child was like, I don't want to do the iPad today. I don't care.
So sorry. That
Don't
doesn't
care at
mean
all.
you're going to be pulling the shade down for the person in front
I
of you.
paid for this seat. This is my window.
This is
You didn't pay for this window. Like, it's just... And I was sitting next to two strangers. Like, it was me, this lady, and her husband.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm sorry. I'm so nosy. She was texting her. It was like me, wife, husband, daughter, son.
Okay, and so they had other people on the other side of the aisle.
Two grown children. They were like my age. And she was texting. She was like, and of course, the kid behind me is kicking my seat already. And I said, girlie, me too. What do we do about it? Let's make a plan because...
Let's make a plan.
That's the first time I've ever been in a situation where like there's been a child that has been so disruptive to my flight experience, and I get it. This is your child. Like you can only do so much on a plane where there's like no room at all anyway.
Yep.
I paid for the seat.
You can understand it, and it can also absolutely be inappropriate.
Yeah.
And need addressing, right? Like, it's kind of like when a child has a meltdown in a store. Like, it's disruptive, but you also empathize with the parent because they need to shop or whatever it is, right? I've been single mom for a while, took the kids in to go shopping. I've had to abandon my cart before and just say, fuck it.
Yeah.
On a plane, you can't really do that.
Where are you going to go?
Where are you going to go? But you do still have to address the behavior because all those people around you, like, if you don't already feel the guilt that they hate you and your child, like, what is going to make you feel that? Like, how do you feel?
And you could, maybe you just don't care. Ew. And that's fair because you don't know me. So why do you care what my opinion is? It's like a common courtesy. I don't know. I just feel like courtesy. You should care what other people think about you when you're affecting their lives too. When you
are directly impacting their experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's not fair to me.
No. And recently I did travel on a plane with my husband. And there were a few babies that were on a flight. It was an international flight. He felt some sort of way immediately, like, oh, this is going to be that flight. And I was like, you know what, though? They're babies. Like, you can't control them. If they start crying, remember, one, they're not yours. Two, the parent feels worse than you do. Like, with babies crying.
Sure. And for me, babies, like, that is something that's totally different,
right? Yeah, like, you can't rationalize with the baby. It is what it is.
Put your headphones on and get over it. Like, that you have to get past that.
Yep. But in this situation, I wholeheartedly side with you in that the parent, the child, should have apologized. How many hours did this go on for?
3 hours, like a 3-hour flight. It was really crazy.
No.
It was really crazy. And it wasn't even like, it was coming home, which makes it worse because, like, not only
you want to just get your ass home.
And I have to drive to Grand Rapids, or drive back to Michigan.
Oh, no.
Like, it was miserable. So I'm just wondering, like, and this, just to be clear, nothing was like, and I never addressed the situation, like, because
like, what do you say?
Why?
Like,
What's
excuse me, honey, can you stop doing that?
Yeah, can you just like get away from me? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But I just felt like, because I know that technically it was child parent. The parent was a father, so it was child father, mother child. The father fell asleep.
Of course.
No, that shouldn't have happened.
It shouldn't have happened. I'm just saying if someone's going to fall asleep, it's not the mom.
No, of course.
Moms feel guilt. They have mom guilt.
That dad couldn't have cared less that his child was
that's someone else's problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you've had horror stories of travel, if you're traveling around the holidays, or if you have traveled around the holidays in years past, if you've got travel coming up, like, what are you anxious about? What has happened in your life?
And tell me, am I crazy?
I don't think you're crazy, but is she crazy?
Like, am I being unreasonable? Do you switch spots if, like, a child is not sitting next to their parent? If, like, it's you, this also happened, not to me, but the person next to me, like, they had to rebook their flights or something on our way there to Florida, and it was, like, me, the dad, and then some other random man, and the child was sitting, like, back 3.5 rows. Like, and the guy was like, do you mind switching? It's also it's a window seat, so, like, it's not like you.
It's a comparable.
Yeah. Would you switch?
Yeah.
Every single time?
I mean, if I'm going alone and it's a comparable seat in the same, like, booking vicinity, right? Like, it's not like you're going from first class to economy or something.
That shouldn't be expected.
No.
There's no way I'm fucking giving up my first class seat to your raggedy ass kid. No offense.
No offense. I think I would 100% do it. But if I was traveling and I was, like, with my family.
Sure. Well, yeah.
And, like that's not an even exchange,
Right.
you know? Yeah, I think I would do it.
What if it gives you the middle seat?
Depends who the people are on the outside of that seat,
Does
you
it?
know? Yes, because I have been on a flight with two hungover dudes. One was still probably drunk. One was hungover. It smelled like booze. I was in the middle seat. Whole nother thing. 3 hours to Colorado. Like,
Oh, was this when we went to Denver?
yes. When you picked me up
Yeah,
when we
yeah.
got there, yeah. So it depends for me if I would or would not. But I would say if it's comparable, if I'm alone, I probably, right? Like,
I don't know. The middle seat is kind of crazy.
if I was
That's-
already in a middle seat,
If you're, then it doesn't matter
It
at
doesn't
all.
matter to me.
But if I have an aisle seat and you want me to take a middle seat for your child,
yeah, that's probably a no.
well,
yeah.
that's not gonna happen. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. Like,
Yeah, it's situational, probably. Like, is the
Okay.
dad really hot?
the married dad, like the married.
Oh, he's
father?
married.
The one on the way there. He was hot.
Situationally.
He was
Okay.
hot, but he
Okay.
was married.
Yeah, I mean,
His child offered me gum. I felt like I had to take the gum. It was like, I don't know. You know how I feel about that.
Don't take gum from strangers. Don't take.
It was
gum
like Skittles.
from
It was like
strangers.
Skittles gum. It was like I watched it. It is what it is.
Was it prepackaged? Was it sealed?
It was
Did
in
he
like
open it in front of you?
like a Trident, like a shaky thing.
Yeah.
I watched him open like a brand new thing.
Yep.
And
Okay.
and he's like, "Dad, do you want some gum?" And his dad was like, "No, but she might." I don't. Why would you say that? Why would you say
Huh.
that? What are you talking about? No. Why would what?
Why would I?
Why do I?
Is my breath smell bad?
I had gum in my mouth. I always chew. I always fly with gum. So like,
No, thanks. I've got gum. Thank you. Thank
but
you
I couldn't
so
say
much.
that because the child was like,
Oh.
"It's really good."
I'm sure it is.
Ew.
Kids and gum. They would eat gum off a roadway. Like, they would just.
Ew,
It's
ew.
so bad. Anyways.
Okay, sorry.
All
That was my
right.
question. Thank you for
Yes.
validating that I'm not crazy. That
You're not
person,
crazy.
that parent should have apologized. The child should have
100%.
apologized.
And there's accidents too, right? Like, if someone accidentally kicks a seat, it's a quick
Of
sorry, like, not going to happen
course.
again.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
it's
But this was
continuing,
like
though, as a parent, you should be all over their ass and telling them stop.
because I know
Like,
you see it. I
Yep.
know you see it.
Yep.
I don't know. Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for joining us today on our podcast, Make It to Wednesday, episode
One.
Fun.
We're doing this. And if you missed why we're doing this, why we're here, what the podcast is about, check our intro video. It's going to change every week, but we'll be producing every week on Wednesday. So look
We'll be
forward to
dropping.
that.
We'll be dropping every
week.
every
on
Wednesday. Anywhere you can find your podcast, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music or Apple Podcasts, YouTube. We'll
All the
see.
places she's
all the
saying.
places that you feel like you can find a podcast, we're gonna try and get them there. We do a video episode and an audio episode. So if you're a video person, check us out on YouTube, subscribe, follow us, like our pages, comments, leave lots of comments, review, ratings, and all that.
We will be talking about the things you want us to talk about. What's
Yeah.
going on in your life?
And
What do
then
you
some.
need us to talk
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
You got problems with your family? Tell us. Like,
We also
love
have
some
family
juice.
problems. I don't. Well, we'll talk about it.
A little bit. So.
Yeah. So thank you so much for joining us. Make It to Wednesday, a Hump Day podcast. We are your hosts, Carla and Carly. I'm Carla. Carly.
And we'll see you next
We'll
Wednesday.
see you next week. Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Bye.
Bye.